Hi my friends, and welcome back to KTB Creates. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, please consider clicking on that subscribe button and tap on that notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video. I'm all about home decor and livening up your home and decorating new spaces, lots of DIY projects, and a lot of fun. So you won't be disappointed, I promise. So today I'm so excited because I'm participating in my first challenge. I'm new to this YouTube universe, and it's been so much fun learning the ropes. So I'm excited to bring you this video today. It is a DIY painting challenge hosted by Heidi Sonboul from Happily Thriving Heidi and co-hosted with Krystal Hansen from the Hansens. I will absolutely put a link in the description box for both of their channels. Won't be disappointed. Go ahead and check them out. And without further ado, let's get on with our project. But I am going to be painting a piece of furniture that I purchased on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm going to be painting it with chalk paint. I actually create my own chalk paint when painting furniture, because you can actually take any latex paint that you have and mix it in with, I use plaster of Paris and a little bit of water. So I will show you what my recipe is to do that. And I've been doing it for years, and I love the way they come out. So hopefully you'll pick up some tips and tricks along the way. This is Coco, she's my little princess. So let's go ahead and jump right into our project. So this is the piece that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace. I paid $35 for it. It's a cute lingerie chest. I've always wanted something like it. I just love the detail of it and everything, but it's obviously painted in this factory finish. It's like a yellow, like a light yellow off-white kind of tone that I obviously don't like, and we're going to be painting. So this is what it looks like before. So I first started by obviously taking off all of the handles on the drawers, and this is just a little tip that I always use when I'm painting furniture, is I just grab a piece of cardboard and I put my handles in the cardboard. If you're going to spray paint them or paint them, it's the easiest way to do it so that they're not falling all over each other, and you're not nicking the paint or anything like that. And it's an easy way for them to be painted and then dry. And that's kind of what it looks like. And I did put the screws on a little bit on the back so they would stay put. And I just went ahead and spray painted those in a bronze finish. So now we're going to go ahead and create our chalk paint. So like I said, I use any kind of latex paint. You could tell this can's really old. It's like a grayish tan, I guess a grayish you would call it. And it's just a regular latex satin finish. And I'm just gonna pour 8 ounces of paint into this container here. And that will be enough to paint the entire piece. So a little bit does go a long way. Now you're gonna take some warm water and you're gonna add your plaster of Paris to it. The warm water helps the plaster to dissolve, and then you're gonna just add that mixture right to your paint and then mix it up really well. Now, I used a little bit too much water here. The paint consistency was a little bit watery than it normally is. I'll include the recipe right here for you to refer to, but the less water, the better, and that'll make your paint a little bit thicker. But you could still work with it. It doesn't matter if it's thinner. You just might need an extra coat of paint, that's all. So then you mix it in with your paint and then mix that all together really well with your stir stick, and you're good to go. So you can see here, I'm just gonna start painting. Now, I typically prefer to paint my furniture with a paintbrush. I'm not sure why. I know some people would rather use a roller because I guess it's probably just quicker. But this piece had some grooves and things like that in it, so I just felt like it was easier to use the paintbrush. I do like chalk paint in the sense that you don't really see the brush strokes in it.
Once you get your final layer on, it's just that nice like chalky finish, so you don't see brush strokes in it at all. So that's my method that I like to use. You could definitely use a roller brush if that's what you prefer, but I like the paintbrush. And now I'm just putting on a second layer of paint here. I will show you in this next shot what it looks like after one layer of paint on the drawers. Like I said, it's a very thin consistency, so you will see the old finish coming through on it, and that's okay. You'll notice once you put on the second coat, it's gonna look 1,000 times better. So it's kind of like less is more. Nice thin layers is what you want. Now also, if you're not going to be distressing the furniture, like I decided not to distress this piece, I'm doing 3 coats just for a full finish. So you see this video here shows you the after the first coat. So you see how streaky it is. And then I'm going to show you this is after the second coat. So you could still see a little bit of the under finish coming through. But the second coat is, wonderful. Okay, so we're back again. It's another day. I let the paint dry for a good 24 hours. I did do 3 coats on it because I didn't want to, I'm not antiquing the piece at all, so I wanted a smooth finish on it. And with chalk paint, you always want to seal it. Depending on what you're going to use the furniture for, if it's a piece that's going to get a lot of wear and tear, like a table or maybe chairs or something like that, I normally use like a polyacrylic to seal it. But for pieces that aren't going to get that much, love or abuse, I guess, I typically just use a furniture wax. So this is the wax that I've been using. It's just a Minwax. It's called Minwax Paste Finishing Wax in Natural. So you're just gonna apply that with a cloth. Now I am gonna finish the piece in a white wax, but the white wax is more of like a decorative finish. So you do need to seal the piece in a regular clear wax ahead of time. Because if you just did the white, you could do the white wax over the paint, but it'll be a little bit harder to work with. You won't be able to take off as much as you might want to. So I'll show you the process of that. But with this natural wax, you can see I used a lot of it. I just take my cloth, just a regular like lint-free cloth, and I just go right in and grab like a gob of it. And then you are just going to start applying it to the piece. And you can see it going on. So you just want like a nice even coat. And then once you're done applying it with this part, I usually let it dry just for like an hour or so. It doesn't have to be a super long time. And then you'll see I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna buff it. So we're just gonna go ahead and work on applying this. Okay, so now the wax is dry. And we're gonna go back in and we're going to buff it a little bit to a little bit of a shine. So you'll see as I'm doing this, and you're just going in with a lint-free cloth. And you're just gonna go in a circular motion. And you're just gonna kind of buff away all the wax. I don't know if you can't really see it on camera, but you can see a little bit of a sheen right there. So that's what it's doing. So now we're just gonna go ahead and do that
to the entire piece, and then we'll come back and use the white wax.
So now I'm gonna go in with my decorative white wax. I bought this at Home Depot. It's a Behr brand, and I'm using this little brush. These brushes are really nice to use for decorative finishes like a white wax, or if you were antiquing with an antique wax. You're just gonna brush the wax on, get in all the grooves and everything, and then you're gonna take a clean lint-free rag and you're going to go ahead and wipe off the excess. Now you can leave as much as you want in the grooves, or obviously wipe away as much as you want. It depends on the look that you're looking for. But it's really easy. It comes right off, and that's what it looks like finished. So now I'm just gonna show you it on another piece. Again, there's like some grooves here on the side. And I don't really want it to look perfect. So when I wipe it off, you know, it's okay if you take away more of the wax in certain areas and then leave some in others. That's what I think makes it look unique. And again, I'm just showing you on the legs of the piece, which are beautiful, how it just sits in those grooves. I just love the way it looks. And here's the finished project. You could see the white wax there in the grooves. Like I said, I'm really pleased with how it came out. I love redoing furniture. It's so much fun buying stuff on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace and just totally revamping it and making it something new. And this piece I added to my master bedroom. And again, it's a nice neutral piece, and I just love how it looks in our bedroom, and I love the shape of it. So I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I hope you learned something here and there and picked up some tips and tricks. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click on that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.